Hey everybody, hello. It's Dr. Nick apparently. Happy Pride Month? Has Dr. Nick ever worship? Wished? Oh god, the stream is starting and I already can't speak. Has Dr. Nick ever wished everybody a happy Pride Month in The Simpsons? I'm not quite sure myself, but well, here we are. We're back here again. It's June. Everybody should be gay and do crimes. This is not legal advice. But we're gonna be playing Doom today, and that's the cold open for today. How was that, Grim? Was that horrible?
5 out of 10. I don't know. I don't know what grading scale, but
Fair enough.
it feels like it's fine.
I'll take it. I have had an interesting kind of weird day today. It started off weird because my alarm did not go off this morning. My phone just died overnight, inexplicably, even though it was like at 100% before I went to bed. I think Android tried to push an update overnight, and that drained all of the battery. So thankfully, I still woke up early enough to just rush out of the house and get to work on time. But it was still kind of a jarring way to start the day, all things considered. And then I also had like a kind of like work event with like a food reception thing kind of afterwards. So like my eating and then going home and doing all of my like, getting home, getting cleaned up kind of prep work stuff, that order got reversed as well. So I'm having a very unusual day today. Hopefully we get to play some maps that are unusual, but not in the way that last time they were unusual. I really would like to avoid another Death Mountain situation today, if possible.
Well, let's see what is left. I guess it's five on the list and the mystery thing. So, and
Really?
considering what's left,
I keep hearing you guys hype up, well, opposite of hype up, H2H Xmas, so I'm wondering, but we'll get to that when we get there. I'm, at this point, I'm not gonna do any skips on maps, so if somebody's not here for their map, then, well, too bad for them. But thankfully we're down to only a couple people anyways, so it's, just how it is, right?
it's very funny that like Chris has basically been here for every single one and still hasn't gotten theirs.
Yeah, no, it is very weird how the odds have just not worked in his favor.
It's like we even changed the day we're hosting the thing on. Hey, there he is.
Hey, there we are, Chris. Yeah, it's, but, thankfully now Chris has a, 2/5 chance, 40% chance to get a map of his to start the day off. Will he win? Does he know? Oops, that was a poor prop on my part. There we go. That's why that's propped that way. Alright, well, I guess, just do a quick audio check, make sure everything's still working in OBS. Alright, yep, we'll get to it. Let's see where we're headed first today. Hey, look at that! We finally get to play H2H Xmas. Map 12, the courtyard. Alright, let's get that loaded up.
Well, it's the courtyard because there's a space in between there for some reason.
Yeah, I noticed, that seems to be a thing that, like, a lot of people... well, maybe not a lot of people, but, like, I noticed there are many words like that, where it's like, that's actually considered separated by, like, Microsoft Word? Why would it do that? I would just put that something like this is one word.
I don't know, maybe it's like a regional thing, like it's UK English versus American English. Like
Yeah.
color.
That's probably what it is, honestly. The regional
Yeah, what region?
Northern Birmingham?
I see.
Didn't have another English joke in you, huh? Didn't know anything else about English geography?
I don't know British territories. I know what Glasgow is, but that's Scotland.
I don't blame you, because I don't know anything either. That was the first one that came to my mind. Thank you, Ozzy Osbourne of Black Sabbath. Alright. H2H Xmas is over there. Got this going. We can pause the music now. Right. And launch.
Yeah, I want to say this was the only like
Oops, that's not
genuine shitpost submission. I say genuine because like I don't think Death Mountain was meant to be a shitpost. It just kind of ended up like that.
go. Yeah, it just kind of ended up being, well, shitty. This might be a shit post. There's a difference. So. Alright, well, I guess spin me the tale. Why is H2H Xmas so infamous?
Well, for starters, it came out in 1995, I think, so this is a very old WAD, and you can kind of tell by the quality of it.
Alright. You can also tell by the quality of some of the graphics, too. It's very, old school. That web
I would probably say if you're only playing the one map, it's not going to feel very infamous, but as someone who has played through the entirety of this WAD, it is a fucking roulette wheel of quality.
So where does map 12 fall on the roulette wheel of quality as I gaze upon
it's
green
not the
gun
worst
mouse
map.
Okay. What? Do you know what this icon is? Because I'm currently seeing
I don't know.
Alright. My best interpretation is that this is a mouse rogue creature with that has both access to a gun and a dagger, but also seems to have ongoing leprosy. Alright.
My only experience with this WAD is via I believe the Unity port on Xbox One, so like I didn't see any of the fucking weird HUD stuff going on. But
we get to enjoy. Yeah, first we get to appreciate the HUD. I do like the design of the HUD. It's a very fun way of, you know, expressing the whole bloodthirsty Santa trope, especially, you know, back in the day.
Also, the voice acting for Santa is very memeable, I will say that.
Yeah, I kind of heard some of it in the demo, and it was pretty laughable. Let me turn the audio up, because apparently this WAD is extremely quiet on the music department. Can't wait to get blasted in the ears on the next WAD when I
hope you like Christmas music, because that's all you're getting for this WAD.
It's Christmas in June. Christmas in June.
Yes, you got it right. Congratulations.
No, that was deliberate. I know. I know it's hard to tell sometimes. That's a great start. Those two ammo boxes are in the fucking ground. Maybe those are shells instead.
Those are shells.
Okay, not very clear. Okay, music is suddenly loud. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, this is a pretty awkward place to start fighting a whole bunch of revenants, but I guess this could be worse. I've seen worse.
Yeah, awkward-ass Doom map design played to a fucking little drummer boy MIDI. That's what everyone wanted.
I'm sure back in the day this would have slapped. It would have been the...
I mean, it technically won a CAC award, technically, but I feel like that's more of a... We didn't really have many options back then. It's like, guys, we need a top 10 list for the best WADs that came out in 1995. Yeah, fuck it, just put the Christmas WAD on there. I don't get any other fucking options.
Yeah, I mean, definitely given the style of the time, style of maps at the time, this is maybe not great by our standards, but, you know, it's like, it's a sincere effort to be made to just finally give, you know, some Christmas theming to Doom. Because I'm sure somebody would enjoy the idea of, yes, I would like to play Doom. It is currently December 1995. Yes, you know what would go well? A Christmas map in Doom. What? Someone made one? Outstanding. And I will now play Christmas map in Doom.
Yeah, a Christmas map. Try 32 Christmas maps.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, that's
Christmas WAD.
And the thing is, there was a Christmas WAD that came out in 1994. That's only 3 maps. It's about the same quality, but I enjoy it more because it's only 3 maps.
This is starting to sound more and more like something I have to play the entirety of to understand, and I kind of can't wait to do so.
Oh yeah, no, I think if you tried to play this entire fucking WAD, like the whole thing, like you were not allowed to play anything else Doom until you finished your whole fucking thing, I think you would go a little bit insane by the end of it.
Well, I'll have to put it on my my fucking Christmas list then.
Oh, yeah, it was made by the same guys that made Duke Nuclear Winter, which explains the quality.
Is Duke Nuclear Winter another extremely infamous piece of software? It
was an official expansion for Duke Nukem 3D, and it is probably the only one of the expansions I would straight up say is dog shit.
You know if it came with the Steam port of Duke Nukem 3D? Because I'm trying to remember if I actually ever played it.
On Megaton Edition, I believe so.
I might have played it then. I don't remember if I liked or disliked it though. I didn't have any strong opinions.
I believe, well, because I think Megaton Edition came with everything, well, or mostly everything. I think maybe it just didn't come with like Total Meltdown. But all of like the official PC expansions for Duke 3D, I believe Megaton Edition came with. If you got the 20th Anniversary Edition, then no, that doesn't come with anything. And
pretty sure I got the Megaton Edition.
Yeah, unfortunately, since I joined Steam well after Megaton Edition got delisted, I'm just stuck with the fucking Cursed Randy Edition. Oh well.
I guess I'll have to go play it then if I at some point, considering I have the delisted game.
Yeah. I think there's probably like a site that's able to still sell like keys for delisted shit, so I could always look into that, but
a little bit more trouble than it's worth.
Maybe. I guess we'll see.
I mean, you know, when you've already got Infinite Doom for your entire life, you don't exactly need to play the Duke Nukem stuff. It could be interesting.
Chris apparently says that Total Meltdown is worse than Nuclear Winter in his opinion, so...
Indeed. Can I shoot this one? Alright. Boy, there's a lot of fucking revenants on this map.
Yeah.
They are blasting my ears. So far this hasn't really been bad. Maybe a little bit sloggy, but like nothing terrible.
I'm also pretty sure this map was intended to be played with 4 people because it kind of duplicates rooms for you to like, oh, well then everyone kind of experiences the start on their own, I think. Like I said, it's hard to gauge it because it's like this whole WAD is all over the place in terms of quality. I remember just like when I was just doing the testing of this and like finishing this, I'm like, I mean, it's technically not like terrible. Like you can still like, I think it still at least fits the criteria, and it's not like absolutely like pants terrible, but
it's just like, is this really the thing you wanted to spend your submission slot on?
Oh my face! Oh my face!
Just get shot in the back. My immersion ruined. Yeah. So Chris, why did you decide to submit this? Because like,
well, I'm pretty sure I still have the fucking DMs for it, and I think the exact reasoning for it was for the memes.
Fair enough. I mean, I appreciate the relative break. It means I don't have to, you know, try my ass off on a extreme. Well, I don't know. I did just look at the kill count. It is 285, but you know, hopefully this isn't an extremely long map with extremely dog shit design. It's apparently pretty average, all things considered, according to Grim. So, how bad could this be? Says, not knowing how bad it could be. Well, that guy was
I'm looking through the DMs. I'm good just for the meme. And then he was like, oh, it seems ridiculous with the Revenant thing. I said, it doesn't even... I said, it doesn't really seem hard. It just seems like Babby's first Doom map. Then Babby's big brother came in and was like, yeah, cover every inch in Revenants.
Bill of Revs, make for a great shitpost submission. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you do want an audio form of shitpost, then yeah, it kind of does do that. Because honestly, the Christmas music isn't that grating. It's the fucking constant Revenant screams in my ears that's really getting on my nerves so far.
Oh my face!
Well, while we're here, you got any favorite Christmas music?
I don't know. I think Christmas music all kind of just like gets lumped into a single pile of like, this is gonna be played on fucking loop for the entire month of December. I'm just tuning it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm that way with most Christmas music too. I'm not exactly a holly jolly guy, but you know, I am...
Usually for me, it's like, I don't even consider like, oh, here's good Christmas music to listen to. It's not even like actual Christmas music with lyrics. It's always just like, here's winter-themed video game music I enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, that is definitely kind of the superior choice. Like, I will, I enjoy the most, like, Carol of the Bells, but that also is a completely, lyricless track.
Yeah, or like Living in Winter. Like that one's good, but again, lyrical.
I do I hate how much it gets, played on every single radio station, but, like, I do kind of have a soft spot for, Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart, that song. It just, by, like, the 5th play, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm done with this.
Yeah, George Michael takes a little bit before you're like, alright, I'm sick of this fucker.
You like the Home Alone theme? Does that count, Chris? I don't know. It certainly would probably count more than, like, anything from, like, the Die Hard track. But, like, I don't know. I guess I would consider Christmas music to be anything that you are likely to hear on the radio. But I also guess that probably is very, country dependent, so... Revenant's, like, gonna show up yet? I took out most of their numbers, so they should be a lot longer now. Much fewer rockets coming my way. Good.
I believe the other thing I also remember about this map is the way that the secrets are allocated make no fucking sense half of the time.
Like what? There's just gonna be 6 secrets like in one corner, and then like.
Yeah, I think it's just like, yeah, this random fucking alcove that's like not even fucking hidden is like registered as a secret, or like other random shit like that, or like there will be a hidden wall, but then it's not a secret.
I've also noticed there's been a couple like, oh, okay, I thought that imp was just stuck. No, it's just in the door. I did notice there was an imp that got stuck on like the floor earlier, back in the Revenant hallway. But that seems to have resolved itself. Just wish I had a regular shotgun, so I didn't have to super shotgun imps from all the way across the field. I have just a few chain gun bullets left. I don't think I've done anything Doom related in the last couple weeks, so I haven't even gone back to Alien Vendetta and made any progress in that to mention.
You only got the 3 maps left, right?
Yeah, I know that you wanted to. I still remember you wanted to see 29 and 30.
Or just 29. I mean, 30 I think is just an icon map, so it's like, it's whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
I remember 28 being like okay. It definitely does like to do the Alien Vendetta ladder 3rd thing of fight Cyber Demon in very small room.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember it feeling that way. I get a little bit sick of that. It's a good challenge to throw at you every once in a while. To spam it on repeat is like, okay, I don't really need to have my balls in a vice this hard, this often. It's meant to be a treat for the game to feel like it gets a little bit of revenge, not to be the thing that it spams. Oh, finally. Dead. Cool. Well, as instead what I've been spending some of my time on, as some of you might know, Grim knows, certainly, I've been spending a lot of time on the on Xeno's Mega Man 3 randomizer. Grim put me onto that because I was a little bit more interested in just seeing, like, well, another randomizer for Mega Man 3, and also the fact that, like, this randomizer, as opposed to, like, the Archipelago one, also randomizes, like, weapon behaviors and boss AI, enemy AI, that kind of thing. Not super significantly. Well, okay, maybe the boss AI kind of significantly, but everything else not super. But it's been pretty fun to end up, playing the game. Get to fight Based Man and Cringed Man.
And the Turbo Berserkers.
And the Turbo Paturkeys. Oh my god, the Paturkeys, for those of you like me who don't know all the Mega Man names, that's the one-eyed thing with like 2 feet that slowly walks at you in Shadow Man stage in Mega Man 3. Those things get AI that absolutely just sends them at turbo speed to you fucking constantly. Like, I think it's just one of those things where it's like their speed is set on some kind of slider, but the slider like has their normal value somewhere in like the low numbers, whereas they, you know, can be randomized up to a very, very high number. And boy, does that suck. Because you're just going about your day, and then out of nowhere, one of them spawns off screen and then just slams right into your face, and it fucking hurts. Those things are programmed by default to do a lot of damage because reasonably, Capcom thought, no idiot's actually going to get hit by these, right? And, well, yes, but they didn't also ever anticipate some idiot would randomize the video game.
And then someone else also probably wouldn't have come to the realization that Crash would be complete lunatic and try to mash it up with the archipelago system. And it worked!
Yes, so, as I briefly mentioned the creator's name, Xeno, because XenoStar54 on YouTube here. He did an archipelago video on his channel recently, just because I don't think anyone, I guess maybe he just didn't know about it, or no one told him about the archipelago, or just, either way, never tried it before. Making his randomizer for Mega Man 3. And I just kind of happened to watch the video, and in it he said something along the lines of like, you know, I wish I could get this to work with, you know, my randomizer, so that way I could get some of the, like, you know, the features of weapon randomization and boss AI randomization and all that stuff working. And my immediate question when watching the video was, has anyone tried? And then I tried, and it turns out, yeah, you can get it to work. So you can have the, I'm fucking reloading that. You can have the wonderful experience of random health pickups being, you know, key items for the game. At the same time as you also having Turbo Paturkeys and Needle Harrys falling from the sky. Which I present sarcastically, but that is actually the randomizer experience I really want. So, I will demonstrate how to do so on Thursday, because I decided that, well, I discovered it, as far as I know, so I want to be the one to stream it. That is what the Thursday stream is, the Xenopelago randomizer that I am dubbing it for now. It's, it is a lot of...
And that's going to use 1.40, none of the new updates that fix stuff, or you're going to use something?
I'm going to use 4.1, 1.41, because, I mean, he did push it the other day, so, like, why not? It's not like it had to be the you know, most recently released one. So, yeah, we'll see. I did test a little bit on 4.0, and, I mean, it did already seem remarkably stable. Like, it basically just seemed like, I don't know, maybe there's, like, I think Xeno was basically mentioning that there was, like, some cases of, like, you know, an enemy could spawn in and, like, really hamper your ability to make progress, which, you know, yeah, that's true. I'm sure you could probably end up having, like, your very first unlocked level could have a fucking electric Gabyall on a ladder, and you're just screwed. But I figured it's like, that's just kind of the randomizer experience, isn't it? But, you know, I'm sure it'll get better and more playable as those kinds of things are fixed and addressed.
Yeah, and even with, like, the version that wasn't even technically supposed to be compatible, you didn't technically find any unwinnable feats yet.
No, I just happened to be in situations where it's like, oops, I, you know, put the setting on where, like, items might turn into enemies, and, yeah, it turns out that Archipelago wasn't exactly programmed to give you checks upon killing an enemy. So you have to kind of fall back on something else.
So I guess basically it's like the current strat is basically get all 4 Dock Robot stages unlocked as early as possible and just try to beat them. Which sometimes may require you needing to get certain weapons because they'll just be immune to the Buster.
Well, you know, that's also just how Archipelago itself goes. You know, I like the spring right to the end strat as soon as possible. That's how I like to play Archipelago. I'm sure some people enjoy just being like, okay, well, I'm going to put off going to the fortress as long as possible. My philosophy is, as long as I have all of the bare minimum necessary items, fuck it, we ball. And hopefully nothing is buster immune or immune to all of my weapons. Usually doesn't happen, so, you know. Why not gamble a little bit? Why not go for the risky speedrun strat? Boy, I am running out of ammo here. Ooh, there's ammo. Good. Watch out for the revenants behind me. Get rid of the remaining manks. All right. Hey, look at that. We have ammo again. More rockets. Good. I see you. Let's save. That's...
This map has 165 revenants, by the way.
Many ghosts of Christmas past. Except they're not ghosts, they're skeletons. Many Jack Skellingtons.
Robot immune to every weapon except his weakness. Chris, do you know how robot masters work? That's generally how it works.
Well, I mean, most robot masters aren't entirely immune to other things, technically.
I mean, it depends on the game, I think.
I mean, sure, you could be playing the most fucking Kusoge Mega Man game, and that could be how it goes, but usually you at least do a little chip damage.
Open! Open! Open!
What the? Do you know what the fuck he's trying to say?
Open! It won't open!
Oh my god.
Open!
Sounds more like he's saying I have heartburn. Too much cookies and milk, Santa.
Oh, my cholesterol!
Oh, my stomach. This is fucking Wario, animated Wario before.
Look, guys, look, it's one of my greatest creations, H2H Xmas.
Certified Christmas classic. Oh, cool. You know, I wouldn't have killed all those guys if I knew that guy was over there. So I'm not fighting the cyber demon.
Day of Christmas, my true love gave to me another fucking cyber demon.
In close proximity.
And almost 200 revenants.
God damn it. This is not what I fucking wanted for Christmas, dude. I wanted Mega Man Extreme on the Game Boy.
Well, Game Boy Color. I think if you tried to play Extreme 1 on a Game Boy, it would fucking struggle to process. Speaking from experience.
I think the ROM is technically Game Boy compatible.
Compatible, yes. Stable, no.
Well, yeah. A win is a win. I don't need to save that. Okay,
I mean, considering that trying to fucking run Extreme 1 through, like, lower or, like, the Super Game Boy add-on causes fucking bosses to try to fight you through your save states is kind of fucking wild.
You can see what else is on this map before going that way. Oh, there's more ammo here. That's convenient. There's Imp that didn't get taken care of. Imagine first day being Santa, trying to get in the house, but the door won't open. How the fuck does he do this again? Right, you sit there, you read your Santa instruction manual. You understand I have to speak the code phrase in order to actually wiggle my way down the chimney.
Well, apparently, the actual fucking reasoning for that, most things have adopted now for Santa getting down the chimney is that he just turns into fucking magic duck.
Why does this lower?
I don't know.
Something stupid. Anyway, sorry. What did you say about Santa and chimney cannon?
The fact that I think most properties now seem to adopt the fact that if Santa's going down the chimney, he always turns himself into magic dust to get down the chimney.
This is
I'm
true.
not sure the first thing that came up with that. the earliest thing I could think of might be like the Disney Santa Claus movies.
Open.
I don't know if there's like another source for that. It seems to
Yeah.
be common enough. I mean, it was in fucking Violent Night, and it's how he fucking beat the big bad of that movie.
I imagine it just has something to do with the idea of, like, you know, we don't want to keep animating the fat guy going down a really small opening. This is either tiresome or, you know, even it's hard for us to suspend disbelief on, so we're just gonna instead make him, you know, dust his way down the chimney. You know, he's magic anyways.
I mean, it's already a guy who can visit every single house in a single night. I think suspension of disbelief for having him go down the chimney by turning into magic dust is totally fine.
Yeah, somehow that's just a bridge too far for people, you know?
Yeah, fucking Santa sleigh having the powers of the fucking Flash is fine, but turning into a fucking fine powder is too much.
No, turning into fine powder is fine. Turning into, going from big, round, and rotund into small, snaky, dude going right down the chimney. That's too, a bridge too far, you know?
Okay, Santa turning into a fucking worm when he goes down the chimney.
Yeah, exactly.
Like some fucking fucked up body horror creature.
Exactly, that's what happened. Some animator got body horror by having to shove Santa all the way down a chimney, and it's like, you know, I'm also claustrophobic too.
Some
so...
animator, just say Meat Canyon, we know what you're talking about.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
Wait, you fucking telling me you have no idea who Meat Canyon is?
Referential black hole at your service.
I thought you referenced him before. You didn't?
I know the name. I know nothing about this person.
The absolutely, like, fucked up, like, Bugs Bunny creature of, like, fucking groping Elmer Fudd's ass.
What?
Alright, fucking, that's gonna be a watch party.
Are you high on Christmas cheer or something?
Fucking Markiplier fucking talking about the fucking milk. None of this is ringing a bell for you. None of it.
I don't even know what Markiplier talking about milk is.
You have all the milk, don't you? Nothing.
Nope.
Alright,
Not at
well,
all.
I'm saving the fucking Meat Canyon compilation for fucking later for a VC call at some point. But that one needs to become educated.
I mean, that's the fun part about having me as a friend, right? You get to revisit all the things that you have nostalgia for.
I know you're a fucking reference to Black Hole. I just could have swore that you fucking referenced the Meat Canyon fucked up animations at one point. So I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fucking part of his repertoire. Apparently not!
I think, no, you've probably just thought that I have referenced Meat Canyon before, and we've had a similar discussion that got cut off before, and then your brain autofilled it as, oh yeah, he knows what Meat Canyon is, or who Meat Canyon is. Santa's actually the Thing from The Thing. Compelling theory, actually. This is how Santa changes how he,
Yeah, Santa fucking inserts his fucking, like, you know, Kringleness into your bloodstream and you become Santa.
Well, you see, Santa being the Thing also explains how Santa manages to, you know, change his appearance to match the whatever, you know, nationality he's delivering gifts to.
I know I'm human, and if all of you were these Kris Kringles, you just attacked me right now, so I know some of you are still human.
It just so happens that in order for Santa to actually blend in with the rest of the community that he's trying to give gifts to, he just has to sacrifice one person every single year. So that way
You try to do the fucking blood test, and it's like when you find out it's Santa's blood, fucking Jingle Bells just starts playing at max volume.
That'll disorient any creature, yeah.
Or just fucking Santa Claus is coming to town. It's just the fucking horrifying scene of someone fucking body morphing into Santa. While it's just like, you better watch out. You better not cry.
Missing texture. Whoopsie. Yeah.
Open.
6 secrets in this fucking map. I've discovered none of them. Oh, hi. How did you get here? Oh, I guess the door is technically open. What am I stuck on? What the? Where
the door is technically open.
This asshole come from? All right, whatever. Fine.
The very famous Christmas meatball.
It's true. It did leave the Christmas meatball in the oven. You're so right.
Speaking of meatballs, that really fucking good dinner meatballs a couple nights ago. Chicken meatballs with sun-dried tomatoes baked into them. fucking delicious.
It'd be pretty good. I've started...
And it's not like the fucking, like, normal thing I fucking hate about tomatoes, where, like, it's this weird, like, gross, moist thing, like, fucking ruining the consistency of whatever the fuck it's in. It's like, no, it's fucking, like, nice and crispy, cooked, sun-dried tomatoes as part of the fucking makeup of the meatball.
Hey, Grim, thank you for being a fellow Italian-American who also hates raw tomato and slightly cooked tomato chunks. Because you described the exact thing I was worried about. And then you said it's actually not that. So now I'm fully in your wheelhouse of this sounds like it's an awesome dinner.
Yeah, it was really good. Really
no, that does sound pretty good too. Like stuffed meatball is kind of underappreciated genre of food. Food tactic. Sure, we're gonna go with food tactic. There's a lot you can do with that.
They weren't like big chunks. Like it's like when you're making like the actual like meatball with like the chicken, you just kind of grind up into the same thing.
Oh, okay, that's all right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought you were describing. I thought you were describing making a fucking meat pocket.
And then suddenly, oh, there's a surprise inside. No, it's not fucking like that at all.
But consider the idea of a savory gusher. You know,
I want a fucking meat version of a Kinder Surprise, my guy.
But I do! Have you ever considered my feelings?
Oh boy, I can't wait to have this fucking nice, delicious fucking meatball, and there's a finger inside.
Well, hold on. That's not. I don't want to eat human. I'm just saying that, you know, having.
What, you telling me you don't want the fucking Wendy's chili incident?
No, I don't. I do not. In fact, I'd rather, you know, well, tell me about the Wendy's chili incident, because I know about the Burger King rats, or the Kentucky Fried Rats, but...
Well, yeah, it was the KFC rat, and it wasn't actually a rat, it was just a piece of chicken that looked like a rat.
Darn.
Which, fun fact, the fucking Wendy's chili finger was also technically faked, because it was someone trying to get compensation from Wendy's by just taking a severed finger and putting it in their chili.
Oh, that's awful. Like an actual severed finger?
Yeah,
they're just carrying. Oh, they're just carrying with them casually. The casual severed finger in my pocket. Yeah, even I'm not that fucking disturbed.
Guy lost a finger in a workplace accident, and then like one of his female friends was like, "I have an idea."
You should try to double dip. You should try to get workman's compensation and.
Not surprised.
Pause for a second. I think we're gonna return here in a moment. Yes, we are. Okay, I think we're back. Cool. Let me catch up on chat now properly.
Okay. YouTube, are you fucking good, my guy?
YouTube seems to have come back for me.
No, it's not your stream that's the issue. It's what it just fucking did to chat.
What happened?
Hold on. I'm getting a screen cap of this.
Because yesterday I was watching Ilvo's stream and I accidentally fast forwarded a little too much to try to get rid of the chat delay, and the screen just started flashing green.
I'm gonna post an DM of this. What the fuck just happened to chat?
Yeah, no, it seems like it had a stroke there. Just started displaying numbers vertically. That's weird.
I think it's going by like the who's like the most talkative in chat thing that's like ranking them by a list. I don't know why it did that though.
I don't know.
Okay, and it's back. Okay.
YouTube and Vine Rising, a connection that can never be beat. Well, actually can always be beat. Anyways, yeah, if you're listening to this now, it'd be a good time to catch up and hit the fucking live button on stream so that way it's actually live. Anyways, you better watch out. X8, he's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out. X6, workshop that a little, score bar. Tired of the revs yet? A bit, you know. I could do with a few fewer bony men in my ear. But you know, this is not the worst map I've ever played. But you eat ketchup, it means you like tomatoes. So if you eat carrots doesn't mean I like shit.
I mean, joke's on you, Score. I fucking hate ketchup too.
Yeah, ketchup is also not great, but I understand the logic too. People do beat both. It's like,
you
like pizza. How do you not like tomatoes? It's like,
I will admit though that recent brands of ketchup I feel like have gotten better than like when I had it growing up. Because like ketchup growing up was fucking gross.
Yeah, Like, I can get a decent ketchup now, like, you know, if I just buy the right brand at a store, say. But, you know, it's also certainly a factor of, like, yeah, no, I, for the most part, will think ketchup is kind of shitty. It's just not very good. It just kind of has this, I don't know, too sweet and too sour kind of taste, where it's like it doesn't really go in either direction. It doesn't really stick to it. It just kind of has it and, you know, decides, yep, that's it. It's ketchup now, which is kind of gross. It's kind of like how I don't like sweet and sour sauces either, because they tend to also take that same direction of they don't know what kind of flavor they want to be. It's just kind of gross. But, like, you know, you can occasionally...
I think it depends. I definitely think it depends. I think, like, the regular ketchup, I'm not really a big fan of. But I've had, like, I want to say it was called brown sugar ketchup. I think that was okay.
I've had, like, an artisanal ketchup from, like, a mom-and-pop pierogi store before, and that was really good. Like, it was probably one of the better just condiments in general I've ever had. It was a very flavorful kind of, like, you know, I think there's probably maybe a little red wine reduction mixed in there, along with, like, some, you know, freshly cracked pepper. Probably a couple other ingredients, too. Really good compliment to, you know, the fairly, you know, heavy, oily, cheesy pierogi. Yeah, it was really nice. I need to order from them again.
Yeah, so if you get into, like, the more, like, fanciful stuff, you actually, like, spice it or add, like, stuff to that. I think it worked a little bit better, but, like, the basic ass ketchup I still think is kind of gross.
Yeah. You give me Heinz, I'm gonna be like, ew, brother, ew.
At least, like regular bottle of Heinz. I know Heinz makes a couple of specialty flavors now, which are okay. Probably not the best brand you could be looking at, but, I mean...
No.
That's not the worst brand.
Hey, Zachy, what's up? Thanks for joining us. We're talking about ketchup. Do you have opinions on ketchup?
Yeah, what's chat's favorite condiment?
That's a good question, actually. I like that. That's good engagement. That's the kind of chat engagement that I pay you for. I mean, I don't know. My favorite condiment is probably like a good. Let me think about that. Actually, I mean, I really enjoy like Japanese mayo. Like that's I think I enjoy it mostly just because it's such a shockingly better product than non-Japanese mayo. I really like the fact that they're actually like more whole egg yolk and less fucking acid, and it's just more like, wow, this actually tastes good and rich and not sour and disgusting. So that's really good. I like a good balsamic vinaigrette as well. And spicy mayo is also really do it for me as well.
Spicy mayo. Chipotle mayo, definitely one of my faves.
Yeah, that one's really good. It's a standard on my sandwiches.
That's a certified Glizzy classic.
oh god.
I also enjoy brown sugar mustard, Dijon mustard occasionally. It's probably not my favorite anymore. Also, can't go wrong with good ranch dressing.
Oh yeah, a great ranch is, you know, really solid. I mean, you're talking to somebody from the Midwest. I like putting ranch on my pizza sometimes. So.
Of course, with teriyaki sauce.
Oh wait, actually, that jogged my memory. My actual favorite condiment is tonkatsu sauce. That's the shit. I'll put that on any kind of fried meat. Doesn't have to be pork. Doesn't even have to be fried necessarily.
Well, was actually, yeah, come to think of it, I'm trying to think of a couple of other ones. Wasabi mayo on a fucking nice steak is fantastic.
That sounds like it could be good. I don't think I've necessarily had that before, but I think that would be probably a good combination.
Yeah, I think it was like, I think I've been to a place where it was like, I ordered a filet mignon with shea butter and wasabi mayo. It was so fucking good.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, Chris, I don't know. We don't know if, or at least I don't know if I've actually tried real wasabi, because there's a lot of kind of imitation horseradishy type of stuff out here in America. So I'm not entirely sure if I've
I've had wasabi as in it's dyed green horseradish before, but no, I've never had actual wasabi, because I'm pretty sure if I'd been to a place that served actual wasabi, I would probably not have money in my bank account right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so I imagine as somebody in the Southeast Asia region, your mileage probably varies. I mean, it's probably still expensive, but at least it's regional. You tried pepper ranched dressing once, and it's got more of a kick to it. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I like pepper in my ranch dressing. I like black pepper in a lot of things. I mean, I think there's been the occasional time where I've just, like, overdone it, and it's like, there's too much pepper on it, man. Come on now.
Nah,
but
I could fucking drench my shit in black pepper without issue. Red pepper, I have to limit myself, though.
Yeah, I mean, the black pepper limit is very, very high, but occasionally I've fucked up and just done so. Yeah, then red pepper also needs to have some kind of limitation. I have been regretting the fact that, I mean, I posted a couple weeks ago, I made, like, a kind of bootleg bastardization of, like, japchae and, pad thai, and I made it with, like, a whole plastic containers worth of tiny little Thai chilies. It didn't seem like that many at the time, but it really was too much. Like, it came to the point where it's like I can't actually just eat the bowl that I've made straight up. I had to mix it with cream cheese in order to, like, dilute it. But even then, later on, the sulfuric abyss strikes, and the rest of my body is not really appreciative of what I was eating. So, I don't know. I have a high spice tolerance up front, but I think the rest of my body is kind of like, dude, what are you doing? You come from the Caucasus. Stop doing this.
It's funny because for most of my life I had a very low spice tolerance, and then I got COVID, and now I have a much higher spice tolerance.
Huh. Funny how that works. I think luckily I don't nothing really changed about, like, my food and flavor profile.
I think I might have explained this on stream before, but the reasoning why my spice tolerance got better after I had COVID was because having spicy stuff unlocked my taste buds again.
Ah. Yeah, that's
I'm sure one of the things, if anyone remembers, when people were getting COVID, is that they were losing taste. But I gotta say, if you want the best way to fucking help with getting your taste back if you got COVID, take a nice good dollop of fucking horseradish and wasabi and just have it sit in the roof of your mouth for a bit. Opens up real fucking fast.
No, that sounds like it would, yeah. Get that nice, retronasal and front nasal experience. It's just like, yep, everything is open and on fire now.
Also, yes, for the reason, if you're talking about wasabi, if the reason why it didn't burn your mouth is because wasabi's a sinus hot, not a throat hot.
Yeah, as I kind of alluded to there, it's more of a retronasal kind of thing. It's very interesting if you're not aware, like, the reason that a lot of foods have, like, very distinct flavors, it's less because it actually interacts with your taste buds, and it's more that there are molecules that, as you breathe, or as you chew, they vaporize slightly, and they will go through the back of your throat and up the back end of your nose, and that actually interacts with very specific receptors that are actually designed for that direction of sensation. So you'll get a different sensation / flavor than if you were to actually, like, just inhale it, sniff it, like a normal person would sniff something. The body is weird. And this is also why if you plug your nose while chewing on them, an onion and an apple taste the exact same. I've done this, and it is very freaky that they do in fact taste the exact same.
Like a warm Pepsi and a cold Coke.
Sure. Oh, that's a fucking.
Getting back to, I know you mentioned, like, sauces before. I remembered another one I also really like is ponzu sauce.
I don't think I've had ponzu.
Going out for
Sounds
sushi, yeah. It's great going out for sushi. It's great for, like, dipping for gyoza, shumai, and like the nice little, like, single pieces of sushi. It's fucking fantastic. Like whitefish tuna with ponzu sauce is fucking excellent.
Nice. My dad sent me somewhat recently, like, this some condiments from Hawaii as well. Like, they have sweet Maui onion sauce out there, and that's a really good way to add, like, a nice kind of almost caramelized onion flavor to whatever you're doing. And also it has, like, there's this Kao orange stuff that, I mean, it's basically orange chicken sauce. It's delicious. I did like the fucking Wolfenstein SS in the closet back there. I don't know why. It was just a very fun addition of like, oh yeah, you know what? While we're populating the whole map with 8,000 revenants, here's a fucking closet full of Nazis. Go wild. It's Christmas.
It feels like a very common thing where it's like, I'm gonna play through a map and it's like, okay, the map is like a 7 out of 10, see the Wolfenstein SS, okay, now it's a 3.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like only fucking, like very, like, amateur map designers always throw fucking Wolfenstein SS into their map, like, just haphazardly like that. Like, if you got a purpose to it, like, fine, but, like, I don't think fucking putting them in a fucking room like that is really a well-defined purpose.
Oh, well-designed purpose, no, but, you know, for the fact that it hasn't worn off on me yet, I'm like, charming, I get to blast these idiots. But I understand, like, it's entirely like a, you know, it's almost like a Mario Maker thing where it's like, well, I'm Little Timmy and I feel like I have to include everything in my map. That's how people know that I'm so good and love the game, right? Okay. I guess I'm gonna go to another area. I might as well just...
I know you said you're not, like, a super big, like, purveyor of sushi, but have you ever had Italian sushi before?
No. Never heard of this.
Well, the nice thing about Italian sushi is that there's no fish.
Yippee! It's the end of the level?
It's basically just like, imagine, it's like, basically, it's like you take, like, what you would normally put for, like, salad, so, like, arugula, balsamic glaze, mozzarella, provolone, like, any kind of cheeses, and then it's wrapped in the red meat of your choice. That's Italian sushi.
No, that sounds good. That's a pasta pinwheel. Well, not a pasta. Yeah, no, that sounds really good, actually. I would have that. I just heard some shit open. I need to go do that before I kill Commander Keynes.
Before Commander Keynes activates Sector 666?
Yep. That'll just open the map. Or end the map. Or not?
Well, you got all items. Good job.
Yay! I am very special Doom Boy. Maybe I do just kill the rest of the Commander Keynes.
Yeah, I think you have to kill the Keynes to open up the exit.
Oh, okay. I forgot how the map worked. I thought that it would just, or the coding work. I thought it would just be like, oh,
yeah, no.
map ends.
Keynes will open the sector after they're killed. They don't end the map.
Okay. Right, well, where haven't I been yet? I guess I just go back. Starting-ish area? Oh, well, hey, that's a guy I didn't get yet. It's kind of it is kind of nice just in this rotation of maps that I get to play a map that is, you know, here's just a ton of fucking ammo, go wild. It's like, okay, good, I don't have to worry about conserving that too much. I can just kind of mindlessly sit back and play. It's a very good junk food kind of map for me, which I need right now. Okay, more of this, and then this is the ending. Oh, hi. Hi, Archvile. There are 2 of you randomly in this fucking map. Almost all kills. And guessing what's behind this door. Yep. No, that's auto-aim's gonna screw me there. Ow. Tired of the music, lol, even more tired than when you first played it? Well, thankfully I have plenty of other voices in my head drowning all that out. So. You say something?
What?
I thought I heard you say something. Never mind.
The voices in your head.
Ah. Epic gaslight. Okay, random exit secret. Cool. Alright. I mean, that was fine. It was not knocking my socks off, but, you know, I enjoyed the junk food map. And Yeah, it was funny. Kind of a fun shitpost. Just tear through over 170 revenants. So, thanks for the submission, I guess, and especially thanks for the unintentional suggestion that I should play this all in one sitting over Christmas.
You know, it's a fucked up world we live in when you have a higher fucking opinion of this map than Misery Halak.
Well, you know, a lot of people also have a very high opinion of cornbread, and I don't, so.
Who the fuck has a high opinion of cornbread?
Literally everybody I've ever talked to. It's like 90% of people are like, oh my god, I love cornbread. And I'm just like, no, I think it's gross. It's nasty. In all incarnations, I've had the low tier stuff and the high tier stuff. I've had it dry. I've had it with honey
Chris,
soaked
you can't
on
submit nuts to the next community stream.
Joke's on you, Chris. I've already beat nuts.wad. So, there's nothing left for me to prove there.
Survived nuts.wad, because you sure as fuck didn't 100% it.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't 100% it. I'm not gonna fucking do the task strat of looping, you know, 6 million Revenant missiles for 3 weeks in a row so you can fucking kill every single Cyber Demon. Not that insane. It'd be a long stream, too. I don't know if I could get through that. I wouldn't be having enough sleep. Haven't played the sequel? No, I haven't played Nuts 2. I have to get to that at some point. But you know, instead, we'll get to something else next on the wheel here. And we're gonna get to Kaiju Punks' map. Hopefully you're in the background there, Kaiju. If not, well, too bad. We have few enough submissions left that I am not stopping for.
Oh, cool. So the stream title was not, in fact, a lie.
Phew, good. I took a gamble there and I won. Very good at gambling, everybody. Okay, exit out of this. Okay. All right, we need to do just comp level 2, map 16. All right, we'll do so. Okay.
Yeah, Cold Ascent from Abscission.
Load both of these things in here, Deh and Wad, and launch that. And minimize the Firefox thing. There we go. You get a nice picture of a big red blood moon. So I heard from Kaiju Punks this is kind of a more horror-ish ambient kind of map set more than anything else. So thankfully I also get to cool down on this one as well. So yeah, I don't know. Looking forward to it. We kind of got it's like the second horror submission, right? Because Brainlet had the other one earlier.
Yeah, kind of horror adjacent. I'd say it's more just like mindfuckery was Brainlets. This one's kind of that.
I mean,
yeah, Abscission is one Abscission has been a WAD I've been aware of for a while, but I haven't fully delved into before. I know it was made by Snaxolotl, which they've done plenty of like really cool stuff. Actually, with Doom 1 originally. So that's other stuff I've been meaning to explore. But yeah, it's very like atmospheric, and definitely more like dark. But like I don't know if I would necessarily say that it's like gonna feel necessarily like terror or scary inducing. It's more like a feeling of dread of like not knowing what you're going to be dealing with.
I mean, I kind of dig that when done well. Like, you know, that is a good it's good to kind of get that sense of anticipation going in your players. Like, I remember when I first played Half-Life 1, I think there was the chapter that was literally called, like, Anticipation or something like that, where it was like, yeah, no, that was really a good title for the chapter, because it was like, yeah, I did feel like I was constantly nervous about, like, the next fucking parkour thing I had to do, or, like, the next enemy set I had to fight. You know, all that kind of thing. It was really quite something. I like how the game set up my expectations for that. And let's hope this one also lives up to it.
Well, there is music, it's just very ambient music.
Might turn it up just so that way we can all hear it, because I could barely hear it. The fucking leave me alone! Jesus. That rocket really wanted my ass.
Yeah, that's Revenants for you.
It made some very fucking tight corners. Listen to that bass. Frodo were here, he'd say something along the lines of, "It sounds like a big fart in your ears all the time." But since he's not here, we don't have to hear somebody utter that. Oh, hey, Proto is here. How about that?
Him.
Fuck. How do I keep doing this? Thanks, Proto. Alright. So now to get out of this fucking room.
If you chant Undertale 3 times, a defective will also show up.
Okay, Undertale, Undertale, Undertale. It takes a minute. He's probably busy, like, scratching his big balls right now. Ooh, blood library.
Yeah, I will admit that, because I believe Kaiju had, like, really just kind of like, hey, just pick any map from the set. Like, he basically just kind of let me decide on which one to pick. So I was trying to find one that I thought could, like, kind of serve as, like, decent challenge without it kind of going too insane with shit. Because there are some interesting maps in this. Like, I believe there is a map where you basically have to play the entire map with the all ghosts effect happening, which is really interesting from a design standpoint. Like, this has a lot of really kind of, like, cool shit. It definitely kind of, like, understands all of these weird little intricacies with the engine. And I kind of love it for that, and sort of kind of creating this sort of, like, haunting environment based on, like, the WAD itself feels cursed for anyone actually playing it.
But cursed in an actually good game design sense kind of way.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, these are not things that are explicitly what comes to mind when you think of Doom gameplay, but they are things that are totally possible within Doom gameplay. We're gonna basically make a level that not necessarily nobody asked for. Hint, hint, Mag Mammal 2. But, you know, still do something that was, like, along those lines of, this is not what people were going to expect.
Yeah, I know, like, there's actually quite, like, a good, healthy amount of WADs that are literally just, like, plays on just, like, abstract horror concepts that aren't just like, oh, the spooky monster, ooh. Like, there's fucking stuff like Lilith.pk3, which simulates a fucking bug in old versions of Zdoom to kind of create it like you're fucking exploring, like, a dementia dimension. which is cool. Or there's stuff like, you have stuff where it's like actively trying to portray stuff like the loss of memory by, like, trying to play through Doom 2, but, like, the textures all start slowly, like, fucking morphing into just, like, regular ass gray walls.
Well, that actually kind of sounds really fun. I like that.
And I'm sure I could fucking bring out my house.wad. I know that's a fucking easy one, but I won't say anything more about that because that one deserves to be experienced blind.
Fair enough. Real talk.
Doom loves fucking abstract horror concepts for maps. So, it's... I mean, it's an abstract kind of hell, so it applies for an abstract kind of horror.
I have an abstract kind of sense of my ammo right now. Let's make that less abstract and more concrete somehow. Real talk, Proto, you thought the Mancubus death sound was supposed to be them shitting themselves? I kind of do hear it, honestly. I mean, I know it's supposed to be like them basically spilling their guts out and, you know, melting and essentially something in the vomit range, but it is definitely in that bodily sound kind of area, and given the impeccable size of the Mancubus, yeah, I kind of get the, oh, this thing has a sulfuric abyss going on in its stomach at all times type of vibe.
Take a shit so massive your fucking face smells like that one guy in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Like, I kind of, in my mind, I think I equate the Mancubus to the Left 4 Dead boomer. Like, that's kind of around what I think of. Someone that's like, okay, big, round, constantly looks like he needs to fucking use the bathroom because he just had, like, 6 orders of Taco Bell. Cacos sound like they're doing the cartoon head shake noise when they die.
I know what sound effect. I know what sound effect he means.
I think I kind of know what you mean. I'm thinking
Yeah,
Richard
I don't think
Nixon.
I could recreate it with my fucking mouth though, but it's like
Oh, kind of like the one that's like kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like where it's like yeah, fucking Bugs Bunny fucking taking the vulture's Adam's apple and fucking going up and down with it, like essentially that.
Yeah. I kind of hear a little bit more like the Futurama Richard Nixon going.
Yeah,
right,
I think that was one of the ones I was talking about, where it's like it slowly starts to like just kind of homogenize into gray walls, and I think it's supposed to simulate like Alzheimer's disease.
Solved the mystery of the missing ammo. Yeah, I certainly did. Look at that. Oh, I thought it was just one TV flashing. I was gonna be like, I should shoot one of these TVs and something will happen. But alas, no. Just a blue key door that
I think this map one secret does require a little bit more forethought on how to get to it.
All right. I will try to have 5 thoughts so that way I get to it easier. Man, having an extra hour of sleep really helps me out, huh?
Never mind. Not the secret, but there's an additional soul sphere that requires a bit of finagling to get.
So
if
the
you don't care about
non-secret
getting,
secret.
yeah, if you don't care about getting 100% items, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But I do believe that specific soul sphere requires arc file jumping to get. So yeah, that's
okay. Maybe I
not
don't
that
care
one.
that.
I think it's like you literally have to like shoot yourself out of like the playable field of like what the map looks like, and then there's a soul sphere in the out of bounds quote unquote area.
Yeah, maybe I won't care about that then. I've had my fill of doing that for fucking master levels. Thank you very much.
I'm honestly not opposed to the idea that maybe for like Halloween and maybe kind of like do a sort of like, you know, more like abstract horror doom wad stuff that can kind of be sort of like its own thing. It's just the reason why I don't generally like this it would work for something like this necessarily, besides the fact that it's kind of like, you know, tonal whiplash between a lot of shit, is also that a lot of those like horror projects are generally like big things that like usually take a good amount of time to complete, and I didn't want to distract from other submissions.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any ideas for Halloween this year, so that might actually be a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's not like they make a lot of Halloween Mega Man stuff.
No, surprisingly not. I figured there'd at least be like 1 or 2, but like I can't even find like one that isn't, you know, just like a here's the.
It is Halloween.
Haunt
We're
Man.
going to attempt to speedrun Haunt Man in Magnimal 3, and that's it. Or Magnimal 2.
Yippee. Yeah, so. Just Christmas stuff for Mega Man and not anymore. Yeah, basically. It's a shame.
When are we getting the Arbor Day Mega Man fan game?
With any luck, we'll start getting some of that out of, you know, the hip and modern Capcom that really, really loves Mega Man. So maybe we'll start getting random fucking... Eventually, Mega Man will become so popular again that it'll start to be overwhelming and it'll start to suck. And it'll be like, can we stop getting fucking random shoehorn Christmas collabs for Mega Man? Thank you, Capcom. But, you know, for the first few years, we'll absolutely eat it up.
As long as they're not fucking like browser games that'll be dysfunctional in a few years, I think I'll be fine.
Puts hand on shoulder. Come on. You know what Capcom's gonna do. Ooh, boom that closes off. I actually have to fight. I had some soul spears. Burn through it, but, you know, do what you gotta do. Yeah, the 3 Christmas Carol games. Oh, yeah, I've heard of those. I never actually played those. Maybe I should at some point. And then...
Yeah, developed by Name Redacted.
Oh. Mourn the loss of the Rocket Queen Mega Man browser game. The song does celebrate the melody of the boomer's favorite song. What? God, which boomer's favorite song? There's so many. I mean, you could go for Whom the Bell Tolls, or you could go for something from AC/DC, like Highway to Hell. I
was probably going to say that if we were talking about Mega Man boomers, it would be Wily 1, most likely.
Oh, that boomer. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is what proto meant.
I'm thinking a little bit too outside the bun, Taco Bell.
He's thinking a little bit too far out of the reaches of the combination pizza and Taco Bell. I used to have one of those near me. It's no longer, well, now it's only a Taco Bell. It's no longer a Pizza Hut.
Is it a combination Taco Bell and a law firm?
No, it's just a Taco Bell.
Damn.
Although I do have a place near me that's a fucking combination pharmacy and Ruby Tuesdays.
That way, in case you get heartburn while having Ruby Tuesdays, you can go right ahead and, just get your prescription right there.
Well, that's the thing, though. What do you think is the fucking larger entity of that fucking collaboration?
The Ruby Tuesdays.
No, it's the pharmacy.
That's okay. Interesting.
It's the pharmacy, and the fucking Ruby Tuesdays is just a drive-through attached to the pharmacy.
Okay, this was a very interesting map moment, actually. Literally, the entire map basically came back alive again. That was kind of cool. I really did not expect to see that. Now, thankfully, I found my nice little corner, and as long as no archvile speeds its way around the corner right at me, should be okay.
Remember X-Dive? I prefer not to, Chris.
Yeah, we all prefer not to. It makes me especially sad because I'm pretty sure that's like the only Mega Man game that Defective has played more than like 4 seconds of. And I think it was explicitly just to piss me off. Well, gonna go grab the Megasphere. Might as well grab the Berserk Pack while I'm here. Direction back this way. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Archviles are resurrecting everybody, but, like, I'm also dying out here.
I mean, X-Dive did have some cool skins for some guys, for sure. I know I liked Vile's Halloween costume. It was pretty cool.
I haven't seen it.
He's got, like, a whole vampire thing going on. It's pretty cool.
I can see that working with Vile. Makes sense.
Also, I might be misremembering just because it's been a while since I've seen all the fucking guys you can play as X-Dive, but I'm pretty sure one of the unlockable characters is literally Dr. Light and fucking redos and reshoots to different people.
Alright, that's pretty fun. Completely bullshit, but fun, nonetheless.
It absolutely has fun with all the shit it wants to do. I will give X-Dive that. I just don't think it's going to be a very enjoyable experience to actually play it.
No, absolutely not. I've seen gameplay
at
of
the
it,
end of
and
the
it
day,
is not
it's
enjoyable.
still a fucking mobile gacha. Like, I don't fuck with that.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of trash on that regard alone.
It's like, man, this would be a cool-ass skin to put in a game that wasn't fucking this game.
Okay, boy, this is actually kind of hard to push through.
Yeah, the vials are, because I believe they put, like, one vial on each end of the map, so, like, you basically have to deal with a good amount of resurrected stuff.
Yeah. That's a nice. This is a nice, solidly designed challenge, though. I'm not disappointed about it at all.
Yeah,
just have to find the right.
I picked one that I thought was like a solid challenge without it being like, you know, overkill. And I thought this one was a good one.
Okay, that's a good place to go. Back to where progress is. I also did realize I did kind of accidentally get an archvile jump off there, and I probably could have dived off into the side, but I didn't take the opportunity. Oops.
Oh well.
Maybe if that one wants to.
One left.
Yeah. What the fuck? God damn it. Fuck you, Paco.
Nice health, nice armor.
Oh, yes, very nice indeed, as on purpose, for entertainment. Nobody plays dive for the gameplay. They just play for Vampire Vial, Iris with a sword, and all the cute lady counts. Shut up. let me get a double take on that one. Nobody plays dive for the gameplay. They play for Vampire Vial and Iris with a sword and all of the hot robot ladies that are wearing like cute dresses or probably like bikini layer or something that's in there. There we go. I did the joke correctly this time. Are you proud of me?
Plays Iris with a sword. I mean, I do like how X-Dive had that sort of like, you know, what if they were able to kind of have Colonel and Iris be one Reploid?
That sounds kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever actually... I don't think I even know enough about X-Dive to talk about its good or bad.
Much like the X series, introduces a lot of really fucking cool concepts that don't really amount to much in terms of the actual gameplay, aside from, wow, this looks neat.
Yeah, that does sound like Mega Man X for sure. I feel like the Rev might accidentally die from fucking bank fireballs at this rate.
Now we're misgendering vials as Revs.
Damn it. And during Pride Month, how could I? There's also the 3 Reploids who look like they stepped straight out of HoloLive. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's probably, you know, we're targeting the gacha audience. Probably also targeting the Holo audience at the same time. That vial.
High school where the only Mega Man media they consumed was X-Dive, thought it was a good game, and never played any other Mega Man game. That is a unique specimen if I've ever heard one.
The fucking Plato's Cave of Mega Man players.
I'm sure he only played it because it was on mobile. Accurate, probably.
I missed that vial jump. Come on, again.
People who only ever experience franchises through fucking mobile games. It's very common.
But is absolutely the way to be a Kingdom Hearts fan. I got the low roll once and I flubbed it.
Well, because trying to do an arch trial jump with like a forward jump is usually a lot harder.
Yeah.
It's usually better when you're trying to like move away from them to get the momentum. I think the shotgun's anemic. I don't think it's that anemic. It is kind of more so meant to be like... Well, I guess when you get to Doom 2 that has a lot more heavy demons, it definitely feels a lot weaker.
Yeah.
Generally, it's always your workhorse weapon for like the small mod. Like, you know, your shotgunners, your chain gunners, your imps, pinkies, lost souls.
Yeah, like I think the regular shotgun works as a workhorse basically up until you start seeing like Manx and Revs. That's when it's like, okay, this is really not performing anymore.
Yeah, unless you're like trying to snipe a fucking Manx from like a high alcove that you can't easily hit with like the SSG. Like it's kind of better to sort of look at like the single barrel shotgun as more of like your sniping tool for big targets sometimes.
Yeah, like if you run out of at big targets and or if you end up running out of chain gun ammo.
Yeah.
Come on, jump me. Okay, fuck this. We're just
Yeah, I think your health might be too low at this point for it to be viable.
There we go, he's finally dead. Not only are you dealing with pollen allergies again today, but you accidentally inhaled a bit of facial hair while you were shaving, and it's annoying the hell out of you. Oh yeah, so you just kind of like constantly got that inflamed feeling in the back of your throat. I've been there. That's not a fun feeling to be stuck with. You basically have to either, you know, do a nose douche neti pot type thing, or you have to like just keep hacking away until eventually it gets loose and it comes right out. It's bullshit.
Yeah, the fucking curse of having a fucking beard or mustache, and you constantly get fucking hairs in your mouth.
Yeah, thankfully I don't do that. Whoa. That's, I mean, the primary reason I really don't grow out my facial hair is that it gets too itchy after a few days, and like I think it would just start to get messy, and I wouldn't keep up with it. You know, for the same reason, it's like eventually I have to cut my beautiful long hair. It's just the same. It's like, okay, I can't maintain a beard. It's gonna be too much effort on my part, and I'm not gonna actually invest into it properly.
I can usually maintain mine like going up. It's usually when I try to do like other styles that it's sometimes a little bit harder to maintain. So I usually always have like one very homogenized beard look. Which, it's fine.
Yeah. I also tend to think that I look best clean shaven anyways. Like, I don't know. I won't quite say I have a baby face, but I do definitely have a bit of a softer complexion to me. So like having everything else match kind of works with that.
Oh, you mostly get neck hair. I mean, I also do, but I guess it's like, it kind of grows evenly between like face and neck.
Oh no, Proto's a neck beard. Sorry.
Yeah, like Proto, just yours. It's just like it's mostly neck and then like a little bit of face, because that's unfortunate.
Old people keep mistaking you for a teen. Yeah, no, that definitely sounds like mostly neck. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get fucking hair everywhere. Almost name it and you can probably imagine it. It's not fun. I mean, it does not help that I'm already extremely sweaty Italian man. And then the hair just amplifies it in the summer. It's gross. It's terrible. Okay, where am I going? I just hit that switch. I guess there's a door this way. Haven't gone through. Or hidden something.
I'm also realizing you might not find the secret unless... I guess unless, like, you think to do something a little bit unorthodox, but...
Okay.
I guess to simplify it, you don't open the wall with use.
Yeah. I got that part when I tried to use it, and it didn't work. I did play through, like, the first map of this pack, and it was kind of like there was just a button, like, really, really, really high up on the ceiling that you could barely see. And it's like, oh, yeah.
No, it's not a button. It's not a button either.
Okay.
If it's the last thing you need to get, I'll just tell you where it is.
All right. Okay. Well, that's the exit already. I can just leave. Okay. Well, doing that then.
Unless the remaining guys are in the secret.
Gotcha.
Well, I forgot. It's been a while since I played this one.
Yeah, listen to that ambiance as he cooks, as he thinks.
Maybe he will end up enjoying Doom 64.
I wasn't entirely serious when I said listen to that ambiance. But okay, well I can't get back in there, so that's not gonna be good. What else? I guess I haven't really looked at the background very much. I should maybe pay more attention to what's going on around me. Yep, there we go. Ow. Oh, I'm out of rockets. Fuck. Yeah, that looked suspicious, because all the other ones were not electrical. They were just, like, pipes, and it was flashing. I'm like, maybe the generator's broken. I can't go in this door. I mean, it wasn't the bookcase secret, but, you know, we're on a path to something. Oh, that's where the BFG was. That would have been helpful a few seconds ago. One fight ago. He does it again, folks. He finds the BFG at the very end after everything. Well, that's all secrets, and I can't get the item.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do an archvile jump. So, is there still something else behind here? Or
no, that's it.
Okay, just a random white line dev. Okay. Cool.
Wow, we might actually get to fit in a third map for this stream.
You know, we used to average about 4. And then, I don't know, I got slow, I guess.
Well, then it's like, well, Crash got better, so now he can play difficult maps. And then everyone started submitting difficult maps. And then as we found out, apparently, not as good as the difficult map.
Or if your map has weird, funky up and down elevation, I suddenly can't cope with that anymore. Well, I thought that was actually a really cool map. Maybe the kind of spooky ambient stuff is a little lost on me for when I'm playing Doom, but like the challenges was actually presented were really cool. I liked the kind of slow filtering in of a lot of enemies as you kind of got to more spots in the map where it's like you had to deal with more, you know, the standard like, you know, enemies teleporting in, trying not to get crowded kind of stuff. But then like the main, what I consider the main set piece or the main encounter there, where it was after hitting the one switch and getting the megasphere and the plasma gun, two Archies come back, and also like many enemies on the on the map just spawn in, and it's just like, okay, shit, you had to actually fight all of those. So yeah, no, that was a really cool encounter that you had to actually think about a lot how you wanted to go about it, and in my case, I found a good place to hide. So that's always my strategy.
Glad that Kaiju at least got to get one map represented, considering all the other ones they tried to submit were full-ass games.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll have to tell them that I did their map today, so they can watch the VOD later. But alright, yeah, no, cool map. I think that would probably rate towards the higher end. It's at least in the upper 50% of the maps I've played for this event. Should mention you're still recovering from Friday's food allergy fiasco. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. You got a lot of ailments there, Proto. Very unfortunate for you.
I guess, funnily enough, you still have one other horror-themed map still left on the wheel.
Indeed. Let's hope we roll it then. You only got one in 3 chance for everybody, so let's see where we end up. We're ending up at your map, Grim. We're going to Equinox.
That would be the map in question.
Hell yes. Theming. Alright, let us close this.
I think I picked a good one for the closing out the Plutonia journey. Because if anyone is familiar with Equinox Map 10, hoo boy.
Right. I remember I played a little Plutonia or the Equinox during the first event, didn't I? Wasn't that one of
Yeah, Equinox Map 1 was one of the poll winners.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing to remember about Equinox Map 1. It is kind of a false impression of what to expect.
Oh god, right. I turned the audio up to 10. Fuck me. Ow. God damn it. Stupid ambient maps. Sorry. Anyways, we're back to normal.
Well,
what are you saying?
You might have to bump up the music after you went to the map in question, but yeah. The first map in Equinox kind of gives you a false impression of what this thing is going to be, and then you play through it, and then you're like, oh wait, this is BPRD work. So, yeah.
Remind me what BPRD work necessarily means again?
I hope you enjoy not having ammo.
Oh, cool. My favorite. Like, the favorite thing I want to do, and I play Doom too.
Here's the thing about that, Chris. You can't rely on infighting for this map, because there is only one type of demon in this map.
Why would you do this to me? Alright. Load her up. Oh, wait, the wheel's still on the screen. Oops. Let's close her down.
Yeah, also if you want to bump up the music now, since it's switched to more.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely a little quieter. Sound effects are a little louder. Okay, right, I have this funny looking plasma pistol thing. 51 monsters. Okay, only 51. I'm
Only
getting the
51.
Getting the feeling they're all archviles. Let's see what. Now I got a megasphere and a plasma gun. They're definitely all archviles. Am I being? I get the feeling I'm gonna be hunted. Yep. Okay. Great. Why am I? Hold on. My throat is clogging for some reason. I'm allergic to archviles, apparently.
He's being taken over by the Martian.
Okay, I'm better. The joy of having permanent post-nasal drip and not enjoying any kind of medication for that, and not feeling like it's usually that bad.
Yeah, my one piece of advice I would give in regards to fighting the Archviles with the plasma gun, short controlled bursts.
Yep. Don't want to waste any ammo. There's only the one of you, guy. Let me very slowly punch you out.
It's a valid strat. It is BPRD approved, even if it will take a while.
Well, what do I don't have if not time? But will do anyways because I'm stubborn. Yeah, have fun with my fists. I'll do my best.
Yeah, I mean, this is the type of guy that'll literally throw you into a fucking room with like 200 revenants and be like, alright, kill them all with a chainsaw.
Fisting monsters is not exactly my favorite thing to do in my pastimes, but, you know, I'll suffer through it if it means the entertainment of the masses. Yep, uh-oh.
At least he can't revive his buddies.
Yeah, that's good. He's in a real fucking unfortunate spot right now. I'm getting a little motion sick. I can't imagine how Proto's feeling at the moment. Oh, fuck off.
You're still in line of sight. I feel like that's just the rule between me and Brainless. Like, you gotta have one dedicated fucking Archvile only map for the community night.
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. So this is almost certainly not worth it.
Yeah, especially considering that you already took 3 hits, and health is also going to be kind of limited too, so, you know.
Well, it's okay. I'm sure I'll fuck up here soon, and I'll have to redo the whole map anyways. Might as well just restart the 3 yard. Oh, there we go. Wonderful.
Have you ever played Grove?
Space.
Okay, well, first of all, we'd have to see if Grove could even function on his PC.
Is it, does that have compatibility issues or something?
No, it has just a shit ton of fucking tree objects in it that lags the shit out of the fucking game. Like, it's part of the point, but it's like, yeah, it's... Like, for vibes, it's great, but yeah, you need a good fucking processor to actually run that at a consistent frame rate.
I mean, I can get a pretty good frame rate still on nuts, so... I do have a gaming laptop, and it's not for nothing.
Ah, you went through the vent, just like Among Us. There's 48 imposters remaining.
I love the Among Vial. It's my favorite demon. Oh, I heard another one. Alright, fine. Yeah, I know. Health is critical game. Shut up. I'll die. It's fine. There's a low detail version of Grove, so that's an alternative as well. I suppose y'all really want to see me play that much Doom.
Yeah, that would also take a while. Like if Grove got submitted, I would absolutely not have allowed it because that takes like... I feel like that takes like an hour and a half if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, sounds more like a I do this in VC for fun kind of thing.
Yeah, well, it's less because it's a combat map and more because it's a puzzle map.
I see. Oh, I can go this way instead. I will die this way instead. Ah, it's a preview.
A preview of all of those who lost their lives to the mothership. Yeah, because technically this map doesn't actually have an official name, but most people just call it the mothership because it's full of aliens, Lamau.
Oh, I really should have grabbed that.
Ooh, the double.
We're just kind of... There we go.
I would not call Grove the 2004 version of myhouse.wad. I mean, maybe in, like, some aspects, but, like, that feels like kind of a stretch.
The sound effects in this fucking WAD. They're all so heavy. It's kind of like the effect you get when you have, like, 6 demo knights hitting you with a frying pan consecutively.
I mean, I honestly kind of prefer the plasma sound here than the fucking ear-piercing normal one you get.
Oh, it's less the plasma gun I'm talking about. It's more the doors opening and closing every few seconds, and also how fucking beefy the pistol sounds. Like, they're not bad on their own.
It sounds even better when you got the chain guns.
They're not bad sound effects on their own, but they are certainly kind of, you know... when you have this many overlaid on top of each other, it gets to be a lot. Right, so we're already at a point where I ought to go.
Yeah, I think there will also be points where, like, sometimes your best option is just try to sneak past them and then try to double back to fight them after you find ammo.
So that guy got out early. Okay, I see. Okay.
Also, don't forget that the big blue panels are switches.
Yeah, I was just taking a moment to look around first. I like the concept of Archvile only maps. Like, Hunted was really a good time when I played it at first. It's just a matter of, you also, not everyone is now aware of my distaste for ammo drop maps as well, so.
Mucus flow for the 666 subscriber special.
That's what you keep saying. I'm gonna go lay down, need your rest. Yeah, Proto, you sound like you need it. We'll see you later, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you later, bro. Yeah, like I honestly feel like this is a better horror experience than any point of Doom 3.
I think another thing I kind of dislike about a lot of drop maps is that it kind of, on stream, it ultimately just comes down to this. Like, very patient, extremely conservative play. I don't know. Not exciting, in my opinion.
There could be files anywhere.
Could be you. It could be me. It could even be Archvile sound effects plays. Oh, good.
But I did also make a caveat for this that said that you don't have to go for 100% kills. Because, mainly because the ending is cheats. And I would not wish you to fucking want to try to go for that, so you could kill them all. You could also just try to sneak past them.
I see. Well, I'm gonna go for the tiny brain approach first, and then if I put it this way, if I need to do this next stream, I might go for the sneak brain approach.
It crashes in the mindset of it still counts as a stealth mission if they're all dead.
It does. That was the greatest lesson Agent 47 could have possibly learned. Time to punch the vial again. He's giving me a damn berserk pack. No, that would have been too fun.
Oh, berserk, too easy, says BPRD probably.
You know, your ammo no longer matter that much to you if you can do 100 damage per punch. Instead, you do 10 damage. Plus or minus a spread.
Well, this was also made during a time that I think, like, pistol starts weren't, like, relatively, like, accepted by, like, the entire community just yet, so this might have been intended to be played with, from continuous play. But I honestly think from a pistol start, though, it's still, like, it's such a fucking good experience from just, like, a survival horror aspect.
This one isolated guy in here. Of course, he's in a room that has doors, so it's going to be much more grueling experience than if it's not room with doors. If he could just come this way, actually. Let's let him in. Yeah, there we go. Alright, time to punch you. I like jazz.
Probably should just make a save after every archvile you punch out.
Yeah, I'm going to, actually. Especially if it's an ammo-less save. Those two Archies were fucking battered by a couple of plasma shots. This guy's gonna take a billion years to punch to death.
Well, if he could get that one cell he's guarding, he might be able to speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, I could. But, you know, we've already gotten this one warmed up.
Which year did the pistol start become the preferred way to play? I'm not sure. I'd be willing to bet maybe after Alien Vendetta came out. So probably like the year after this, actually.
Yeah, I mean, were shotgun starts always popular in Quake? Like, that might be kind of a influential thing at that point, where it's like people are coming back to Doom after Alien Vendetta, then, like, you know.
I don't think so, because since Quake's whole thing is like, oh, if you die, you get to keep all of the weapons you got from the previous map. I don't think shotgun starts were as popular. Whereas, like, Doom, it was at least semi-popular even around this point, just because, like, you know, well, you gotta make sure that the map is still beatable in case you die, even though you could save scum the whole time.
True.
I definitely want to say by like the later 2000s, it was definitely like, okay, everyone's kind of designing them with at least the intention that you can pistol start stuff. But as far as the exact year, I'm not sure. That feels like a question to ask veterans on Doom World.
Oh no! Ah, fucking door screwed me over. It's fucked me over again.
And now he's in the room with you.
I talk about something, but I need to focus.
Focus C.
Oh, I'm going to die now anyways.
Hello, everybody. It was Markiplier, and I'm going to die. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't hurt to soften it up with a little bit of plasma.
Well, that's all the plasma. Alright, you know, actually, yeah, I'm gonna not do the 100% kills. I'm kind of done with this. I have to make my own fun, and I know you said that I can, so I will.
Yeah. Like I said, not required. I did specifically mention that because I figured this would probably be really fucking boring if you tried to kill every single archvile individually with your limited resources.
Here, okay, that was the asshole that followed me, so I don't have to worry about him. Oh, there were 2 of those back there. Somehow that fire got over there. Interesting.
Am I glad that that fire's over there and that he's in here and that I'm the sheriff and that he's frozen out there and that we're in there and I just remembered he's over there.
Yeah. Okay, door this way. Oh, elevator time. Big elevator time.
I feel like this also, I also kind of liked submitting this one because it also kind of serves as a sort of spiritual thing to what Pig Serpent wanted to do for last community stream with submitting the first level of the Aliens TC, but since that one didn't have any enemies in it, so I'm like, kind of gives the same vibe.
Kind of gives the same vibe, except you're also being like fucking completely hunted down by Mothership Worth of our trials.
So we can quantify that a mothership full of archviles amounts to 51 archviles.
Yes. And then a baker's mothership is 52. Okay, I have a pretty good idea what this probably opens. It's either this, the secret, or it's the suspicious, white... Oh, there's not a white line dev there anymore. Curious. Hold on, before I open this. Yep, okay. Okay, some cells and some class. Alright, what does this button do? Doesn't open the secret. Something else, though. Gotta go back up the big fucking non-express elevator to hell. Toontown elevator music starts playing. This fucking door is so annoying! I have to stand here and keep getting a fucking concussion if I want to board the elevator.
Haha, you have brain damage.
Brain damage from playing WAD. Haha, epic. Okay, out of there now. I don't know what that did, but I'm sure I'm in for a nasty surprise. Guess I just have to wander past these guys again. What did I get stuck on? Hello? Wall pillar? Great. Now there's all of you. Don't think I have the ammo to actually take all of you on. And just run blind. I finally watched the... I didn't have a chance to do it last week, but I did watch the 2025 Worst Of music video that the three of us did. Me, Ron, and Eris did last year. It was kind of funny rewatching it. Fuck you, Archvile. Because, like, I was really a fucking sad sack because of how the world was going during 2025. Politics was awful then. It still is, but less so now in this immediate moment. So I really wasn't... I didn't feel like I was very much fun last year, is I guess what I'm saying. I at least had a couple of good moments with, like, some of the crash outs that I had. I thought, you know, I didn't bring nothing to the table, but I did notice that I could have been bringing a much better game. I also noticed that I tend to be a lot less funny the more inebriated I am, actually. Because I need that sharpness of mind, that clarity of thought to actually come up with good jokes. Also, I get sleepy when I drink, so I tend to stop thinking.
Alcohol is a comedy debug in your case.
Yeah, it's weird. Usually it's the opposite for people. I don't know. The tired drunk, I guess. Not the most fun one to be.
I gotta say, there was definitely some very odd musical things that popped up during that best of.
Best
I know
of?
the Dreamscape stuff was the worst thing. I'm sorry, worst of. Best of the worst.
Best of the worst. Yeah, I like the concept of somebody recreating, you know, something they heard in their dream. I've certainly heard good music in my dreams before, but I certainly can't recreate anything. I don't have enough musical talent to create anything while conscious, let alone remember exactly what the fuck was going on in my head when I was sleeping. So, you know, just create, and if you can remember that stuff verbatim in your brain, then you should probably make some effort to improve on it rather than just go exactly like, yeah, my sleepy brain said this was a really good idea. I'm gonna do exactly what my sleepy brain said. Oh, cool, he went around.
They're learning how to pincer attack. I gotta say, that fucking last guy as part of the vid though, I was like, I think I typed the fucking comment that he looks like fucking Alameda Slim if he fucking stole Doug Dimmadome's spit in Charlie Kirk's face.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah,
like,
that was actually
and then,
a pretty
one
good
of you
one.
literally just fucking mentioned that he looks like fucking Doug Dimmadome and looks like he has the fucking tiny face that Charlie Kirk does.
Yeah. It was a good... Oh, so you're saying you made that comment before you got to my making that comment? Oh, that's even funnier then.
Yeah. Like the times are fucking impeccable. It's like the only thing that didn't get referenced is the fact that he looks like Alameda Slim by any of you guys, because who the fuck is gonna know who Alameda Slim is besides me?
Well, surprisingly, I actually know Alameda Slim. That's the quote-unquote primary antagonist from Home on the Range. I loved that cartoon or that movie when I was a kid.
Yeah, if you're a fucking reference to Black Hole, what does that make fucking Home on the Range for you then? The fucking White Dwarf?
No, that's the supermassive heavy center holding everything together. I meant
he knows what fucking Home on the Range is. What is considered by many people to be one of the worst of Disney's animated output.
It was what was on, you know, offer at Casa Crash when I was a kid, so of course I know what it is. Well, I remember liking it, but I was also like a stupid kid, so. Oh
yeah, I don't generally think it's that bad, but it does seem to have the reputation of being like, at least in terms of like Disney's like animated output they've actually put effort into, it's like the worst one by a lot of people. Which, like, I kind of get it.
Yeah, I mean, I heard some of the Schaeferless, you know, review on it. It's like, yeah, okay, I kind of get, like, the plot is not the best driven, and Alameda Slim is not the best villain, but...
Like, I don't know. I feel like I end up liking it more than some of, like, the older output. Like, I feel like I'd rather go watch Home on the Range again than, like, Cinderella 1.
Yeah. I mean, it also helps that Cinderella story is literally so told, so well told, that the term Cinderella story exists for a reason. It's kind of tired at this point.
Yeah, which, you know, not to say that Cinderella's necessarily bad. Like,
it's a classic, but it's like I've heard it enough times.
Fucking mogging the camera with her fucking, you know, stink eye is like fucking is great. Of how much like awful, like what a real fucking villain they ended up making for that movie.
Yeah.
But
Like,
you know, it's like I'm not gonna like, oh, I gotta go fucking rewatch Cinderella for fucking Lady Tremaine giving me the fucking stink eye. Like, I'm probably gonna watch Home on the Range again because Alameda Slim is yodeling and it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the entertainment value of Home on the Range is a little bit higher.
It's one of those things that's really fun to just kind of enjoy. It's a little bit junk foody, you know.
Yeah.
You're aware of Slim, Zaki, but you've never watched Home on the Range. Okay, at first, for some reason, I thought you were formulating the idea that Alameda Slim actually is a character in something else, so you're familiar of him through that. Before just realizing, no, you just know the character but haven't watched it.
This is where I'm going to find out that Alameda Slim is actually a Homestuck character.
Shut up. No, I don't need another Homestuck character being referenced on this fucking stream. Or on this channel. I was about to say, fucking nice RNG there.
Yeah, that one's kind of a poop encounter.
Disney villains used to be terrifying, you say? I mean, I guess the average has gone down over time, hasn't it? Because it's not like I think that Disney villains.
About fucking El Magnifico, or whatever the fuck his name is, from fucking Wish. Yeah, it's pretty shit now.
Yeah, I mean, you used to also get, you know, your Ursulas.
They have a villain now, because like they barely even have fucking villains anymore in their movies.
Yeah, it's just like they were never like extremely terrifying to begin with, but just the fact that now you get kind of nothing burger villains or non-existent ones. Yeah,
well,
kind of
terrifying on like the same wavelength for like, you know, a kid, like a family movie, a kid movie. Like, yeah, obviously fucking like, you know, Ursula's not gonna have the same level of fucking terrifying as like Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah, no, but I mean that's what I was talking about. Like, you know, we at least used to get an Ursula back in the day. Nowadays, it's like, well, actually, no, we don't get anything close to that.
Yeah, and then even if you like delve
time
into
to go to the old trail room.
Some of the older ones, like with like Horn King or like Sykes from Oliver and Company. Like, honestly, Sykes from Oliver and Company is such a fucking underrated one too, because he's literally just a fucking mobster who's just gonna be like, oh, you didn't pay me? I'm just gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, real. Sometimes a simple real villain is the best thing.
Who's the best thing?
Dr. Facilier.
Oh, Facilier? Facilier's good.
And the Frog.
Facilier's good. I mean, it helps that he's voiced by Keith David.
Is that the man? Is that the main antagonist with like the purple hat?
Is that the purple guy? He's the,
Shut the fuck up. FNAF tuber.
Yeah, he's the witch doctor.
Okay, he is the witch doctor. Okay. It's been a very long time since I've watched Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, voiced by Keith David, who's always going to give a great vocal performance. Purple guy!
God damn it! That's gonna summon Defective if nothing else will.
Yeah, Facilier is a good one. The thing is, I never watched Oliver and Company growing up, but I always fucking remember how Sykes dies because it's so fucking visceral compared to what the usual fare is. Like, he literally gets hit by a fucking train.
Real villain gets killed in a real way. You know?
Well, it's like, well, him and his fucking henchmen. Like, he has, what, 2 fucking Dobermans as his henchmen? You get to fucking watch one to get electrocuted by the 3rd rail.
Oh boy. Okay, that one is really visceral.
But yeah, no, literally with fucking Sykes' death, it's like, you can even go by it frame by frame. It's literally like, you see him fucking like a fucking side profile of just like, him fucking wide-eyed knowing he's about to get hit by the train. Like, frame, he's on screen, frame after he's off screen, frame after that, flaming wreckage. It's so immediate. I'm like, holy shit, that guy fucking died.
Disney used to turn their villains to mulch. Now what have they become? A hollow company designed to extract your money out of your pocket. At least they used to be a soulful company designed to extract money out of your pocket.
I mean, Disney... I mean, even the Disney Renaissance stuff, even though I'd say it's mostly lighter, which I don't even necessarily think like that. Like, Beauty and the Beast, kind of tame. Gaston just falls to his death. Whatever. You know, that's the usual affair. It's like, oh, you gotta kill the main villain, just throw him off a cliff. You don't get to see the splat, it's fine.
Right. And then you can bring them back in a sequel if you really
want. So, yeah, that one's pretty visceral. I'll give you that one. I mean, Jafar just gets kind of captured within the lamp. That's pretty tame.
Clayton and Tarzan dies from hanging. Apparently.
No, that's Clayton. Clayton dies from hanging.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you said Scar.
No.
No, I was talking over you. I wasn't sure what you said.
Fucking. That's the way. Clayton no, that happens in the fucking bootleg NES Lion King game. No,
that's Simba. That's not Scar.
Okay, I know it was Simba, but I was just gonna, stretch the truth a little bit.
Clayton dies from hanging. Scar just gets fucking ripped apart by hyenas, which does technically kind of happen off screen, but the implication's still kind of brutal.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think probably one of the last brutal is probably Clayton getting hung. I mean, I know there's a couple ones that are after. I know Bork from Atlantis gets turned into a fucking crystal guy, and then he just gets fucking exploded in fucking helicopter blades. But that one's also kind of really over the top, so it's it's kind of visceral, but you don't really get it.
Yeah, it doesn't evoke the same response. Just kind of okay, well, this is a thing that just kind of happens overall.
Because no one in real life has died from being turned into a crystal guy and getting cut up by helicopter blades, but people have died from hanging. That we know of. Well, people have died to helicopter blades, just not while they were made of crystal.
Again, that we know of. You never know, there could be some magical shit happening. I just wanted to explore the area.
I want to make a reference to something, but I don't want to say it because technically it'll spoil the secret project stuff, but I'll say it after.
Okay. Looks like there's a fucking red teleport thing over there. I don't think
I think that's what takes you to that one secret you found before.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, well, actually, no, I kind of need to... alternating between do I actually want to do... No, you know what? I don't really feel like doing all the kills. So. At least not. Okay. Hooray! 7 rockets. Where's this gonna bring me? I mean, the armor is nice. Brings me right back.
Well, at least you have good cover to work with.
Yeah.
Although I am realizing though, I think the other secret was in the starting area, and I don't think you could get back there.
Oh, this is fucking new area, more archpiles. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he's in the pit.
Okay, good. I was very nervous there for a second. I have to go now. You'll watch the VOD. All right, Chris. Thanks for coming around.
Yeah, thanks for watching. At least glad you got to see one of your submissions so far, live.
So next week next 2 weeks you'll probably get to see yours.
Yeah,
You must also go now. All right. Well, how about that?
Everybody leave.
Grim is just you and me on the Grim Hour. What's happening on the? Give me the Grim Specs report.
I'm going to go see the back rooms tomorrow.
Oh. All right. Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, I mean, I know you already kind of know this. I mean, we had this discussion technically.
You do. Yeah. I don't personally have any interest in seeing that, but I also don't have much interest in seeing anything. All right. Nice, cool. Welcome, guys. I don't know. I just get a feeling that I don't know. I just get this distinct feeling this is going to be something that kind of, by giving body to the back rooms, you're kind of missing the cultural point of why people enjoyed the back rooms. you know?
Oh yeah, but that's also not. I'm not going to necessarily blame the movie for that because that's already kind of happened, like by the internet itself.
I mean, they did actually find the location, sure, but you know, you could also just not learn that information. Me.
I meant more so the fact that the fucking internet went overboard, and it's like, okay, cool. Now there's like 200 layers in the back rooms, and they all have their own entities. It's like, okay, you're fucking FNAFing it. You didn't need to FNAF it.
Yeah, everybody has to fucking fan fiction their way into something, otherwise you're not actually engaging with the media. You know how, like, there was that moment in media where, like, everybody said you had to be smarter than media in order to actually appreciate it because of Rick and Morty? Well, I think we're kind of in the era where it's like you actually have to fan fiction the media, otherwise you don't actually enjoy it. You have to shove all of your OCs into the fucking... just shoehorn them badly into whatever thing that you find. And then it's like, yeah, that's me liking media. Also, this is me really fucking hating this design here.
Yeah, it does. Listen, it does have some fucking bad spots. I'm going to fucking sugarcoat that. Being one of them. I think there's definitely cases with this where it's like, oh, well, you have to kind of know exactly when to shoot. Like, if you entered this, like, without using it for cover and firing, then, like, yeah, you probably could have just snagged the BFG. Although I think if you, like, kind of went off of the elevator, you can kind of trigger it to come up without having to fall into the fuck pit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to find out. Oh, good, another fuck pit. Great.
Yeah, but you gotta be a few this time. This one.
It's better.
Yeah, I like this map's concept. I think it could be balanced better. I think to really kind of like,
yeah,
really extrapolate what it's going for.
Oh, not a button, just a door.
Yeah, this is the ending. This is the reason why I said 100% kills. Don't fucking worry about it.
All right.
Because fuck this part. You'll see why in a second.
Well, I do have roughly 15 or so arch files, and they need to spawn in right now, so yeah.
There's an invuln, I believe, at the bottom of the stairwell.
There is.
Yeah. But it still sucks because the fucking DFD tracers are all on your fucking y-axis, so if you get launched above, you don't hit them with the tracers. It is a pain in the ass to get all the kills here because of that.
Let's see. Yeah, I feel as well. I mean, I can give it a couple shots. I've already come this far. I know I can't get all the secrets.
Yeah, well, if you want to try to go for it, go for it. If you're sick of it, just hit the fucking switch at the end, and that should end the level.
Yeah. Right, need to go back down here, grab more. Oh, so close. Hold on, do I have any? I have nothing else left. Super safe scum, and hope this works out.
Well, maybe he's been softened up a little bit by your BFG tracers, hopefully. 1% hype?
No. No.
I was actually gonna... One of the strats I would also probably do if you're getting close to running out of invuln, but you still think it could last long enough, is you just fucking go up right next to them and let them hit themselves with their own splash damage.
Oh, yeah. Not a bad idea. Okay, this is the angle to try to do it from. Try being the operative word. just gotten the one guy with my last tracer. Like, I've come this far. I have to do it now.
So funny. I was like, yeah, you don't have to get all the kills. Goes for all the kills anyway. But you can't get all the secrets, though.
This is the greater challenge, the greater and more rewarding challenge anyhow. Punch him in the artrussy a couple times.
Punch him right in the pelvis.
Oh, that's not a good spot. You know what? Let's just try to get a better round of this. There we go, much easier. Where is he? Oh, I got him.
What do you mean, where is he?
I didn't think I got him with the last one. I thought there was still a guy up there, but no, the tracer happened. Alright. Sweet.
Loud noises.
Out of here, please. Oh no, there's a secret icon of sin in the fucking mothership. This component. Okay, you know, Grim, that was a submission you made.
I didn't make it.
It's a submission you did. I think that might be in the bottom 50% of my maps. And it's a fun concept, but you know, I'm never really going to fully appreciate a drought map unless it's just peak cinema. I need my ammo when I'm playing Doom.
Man, you're gonna fucking hate Doom Eternal.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably will. But, you know, that certainly wasn't the worst thing I've played. I mean, the previous stream was the much worse maps. This was,
Yeah, I think there's, like I said, I think there's sections of this that I think could absolutely be reworked because it's a little bit peaks, but I love the concept of just, like, a survival horror map with water. And, like, having the plasma essentially be, like, your primary weapon of choice for it is, like, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have a map that's focused on the plasma gun. Usually it kind of gets to be the, you know, unloved stepchild of the group. There's not many situations in which the plasma gun's actually super useful. It's mostly just like, okay, funnel of tanky enemies that are very close to you. Otherwise, just about everything else works better. So it's nice to have that, but, you know, the amount of times I started resorting to punching archviles was more than without Berserk, is more than I prefer. If I had Berserk, I'd probably be a little bit happier about this level. But without it, it's like, oh, okay, come on now.
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling that a lot of BPRD stuff, or at least most of his stuff, is usually like, you struggle with it the first time, and then you go back to replay it once you know what you're doing, and it's like, wait, this is actually kind of peak.
Fair enough. But
usually. I mean, he still made some fucking trash maps. If you look no further than fucking map 12 of this... No, is it? Yeah, map 12 of this fucking WAD. Oh my god, it is one of the worst fucking things I've played.
I might have to try it then, just to, commiserate. Well...
Like, you know how I have the fucking, like, massive-ass spreadsheet of, like, me trying to fucking, like, get UV maxing for everything done?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know what my fucking stats for map 12 of this WAD are?
No, what are they?
Kills, fuck. Items, this. Secrets, map.
So yeah, you had fun.
I did not fucking care for it.
Understand.
Oh,
Well, I'll have to not care for it another
horrendous.
night. I think that's gonna be it for today. Just, well, 2 maps plus a secret map left on the community night. Probably have 1 to 2 more of these then, depending on how the next 2 maps go.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, because what we have left is Requiem Map 27 from Chris, which that one could take a bit, depending on how it goes. Eternal Doom Map 5 by good old Sver Andre Cavermo, so that's gonna be fun. And yeah, my little secret thing.
Indeed. So, I guess that means thanks everyone for coming by. I know that you know, many people had to make the departure, but in case there's any lurkers or VOD watchers out there, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and we're gonna be back doing this in another 2 weeks. If you like Mega Man, don't miss out on the Mega Man stuff this week. At the very least, come to Thursdays. I think the double randomized Mega Man 3 is going to be a joy to watch, because every single time I've played it, there has been something to give me a heart attack every time I play it.
Absolutely gonna be looking forward to that.
Okay. Let's see, we're doing that on Thursday. We're doing both Starman and Starman Upgraded tomorrow. I thought I was just gonna do the pseudo Game Boy version, but it kind of turns out it's like, oh right, this game is short. I should probably play both of them. So I'm doing that tomorrow, and then yeah, we'll be back with this Doom Community Night stuff in 2 weeks from now. So, join the Discord if you like. We have people talking there about Mega Man and a little bit of Boom Shoot stuff. I also have my socials, so go follow me there. Interact with the video, share it with your local Martian, your favorite Martian. Not that your favorite Martian, but your other. You know what I mean, guys. So I think that's it. Any final words to depart with, Grim?
Nah, I got nothing.
All right. The well of inspiration does not run deep today, and that goes for me as well. So have a good night, everyone, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.
Good night, y'all.